Greetings, I'm Barrett, and welcome to Meet Me at the Table. We are continuing our playthrough of the Seventh Continent. Things are going a little bit better now since we sadly lost one of our esteemed colleagues a few episodes back, but we are going to continue the adventure. We're going to start by unsaving our game. Then I'm going to quickly go over a couple things that were brought to my attention in between the last few episodes. And I'll touch on some of those, and we will then move into the continent, keep on going. I think we're almost there. I don't know for sure, but what do I know? We'll see. In order to find out what will happen, I need you to meet me at the table. Let's start by unsaving our game, or I guess, as I said before, restoring our saved game. We're going to start, we have Mary Kingsley, which I'm going to get back to this card in a second. This is part of the things I need to talk about, but she's going to go right over there. She's got her nomadism, her splint, her pet rockworm, and of course she is still terrified. Now, one of our items we have is our raft with 2 durability. We'll put our 2 on it. We have 1 durability on our fire making kit. We have 5 durability on our walking stick. Put that 5 right over here. And last but not least, our club that has been with us since almost the very beginning of the game. It has 3 uses left on it. And it's going to go over here with the 3. Next, we're going to look at our satchel. Just as a quick reminder, playing at only 1 person. Now we do get to hold 5 cards in our hand that are blue, 4 that are green, and we can craft up to 4 items that can be up to 4 cards long. We do have our clue, which I believe we're kind of up in this area, so we're getting closer and closer every day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 experience. We're kind of experienced. We know about our Red Sea. Here's that History of the Continent card. And there must be 4 of them. Looks pretty sweet. And we, of course, know everything there is to know about any rockworm on this island. And we're going to put that over to the side. We have our action deck. Our action deck has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards left in it. We're going to put that up here. Our discard pile that has all the rest of our cards. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has all 5 curses, so there are no curses up in that pile, the action deck. And last but not least, our card that we start on. Mary Kingsley, right there. Ta-da! Unsaved. I really like that feature. It just is so easy to put the game away and bring the game back out. Now, there is one small thing that does give you hiccups. All the things that go in the past here, you do have to find time to put back in the boxes. So there is a little bit of resupplying the boxes. So that takes a little bit of time, but that can be done outside of all the gameplay. So really, that's not part of the takedown and bring back, or the save and restore. Now, with that being said, let's move into some of the things I want to touch on. One of them comes from a video a while ago, back when our rockworm ate poor Elliot Pendleton. I had to take this terrified card. This symbol makes me discard cards from my action deck equal to the amount of red cards in your hand. I don't have any when this was drawn, but Mary Kingsley, the characters have their red hand. So I had to discard 1 card when this card came into play that I didn't do. I believe that is correct. If I'm wrong, please let me know, but I think that's how it works. So I am going to take 1 card from my action deck and just discard it. And it was some snowshoes, which, going towards a glacier, I probably could have used. So that being said, that goes in our discard pile. And there's another card I want to talk to you about. And that card is learn by doing. I know that I've drawn this card many times, and every time I go, I don't understand this card. Why do I need this card? This card looks like junk. Why would I want to draw 3 less? This actually is a pretty good card. It was brought to my attention. For example, if I don't have the walking stick, I could play that card and just move for free. It's a really good card to use when you don't have any successes you have to have, and you do have to take more than like 1 card. So this does have a lot of uses. I just didn't think of it that way. So it was brought to my attention. I thank you for those that told me about it. All right, this is our discard pile. It's going back over here. Now I do have to populate our place here. We have to put 2 3 cards here. So I've reshuffled up our Roman numeral 3 exploration cards and put them out. There were some of these that we may have looked at in the last video, and when you go and save the game and put them into the past, they go back in the box unless they say banish. So there's a chance that we might see something we've already seen before. I hope it's not rockworms. I'm pretty sick of them. And now we are ready to continue our adventure. We've got 7 cards, I think I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 8. We have 7 now because I had to discard that one. With these cards, we do know that 1, 2 away, there's a hunting ground over here, which we might go to. But I do want to kind of see what's over here first. So let's look here. Can it be like a good card this time? Oh no, it's not going to be a good card. It's going to be the worst thing you ever seen. Oh, that's fantastic. A juvenile rockworm. Do I even need to read this card to you guys? This is ridiculous. All right, so this juvenile rockworm comes into play on our tile, on the tile that comes next. And then we're going to go over there and beat it with a club and then hide from its mom. That's pretty much seems to be the routine here on this guy. So I will go find card number 198 and we'll put it into play, and we'll put this into the past. 198 states, you arrive at a stony stretch of ground running between the face of a glacier to the north and a cliff to the south. It gently slopes down to the edge of the ocean. Ooh. Huh. Look at that. Okay, so we've got, well, I have to use snowshoes to get off this tile. I do have some rock. I can go see what's over here, and then there's an exploration thingy over here. So I think there's some fun things. There is a little turtle over there. I don't really know what he's doing. I think that's a turtle. Turtle, turtle, what are you doing? And that's all I see. Oh, there's those jets again. Those are always fun. All right, we'll put them on. There we go. And of course, let's not forget our juvenile rockworm. He's just a thrill to see. I'm kind of wondering, though, did I go the wrong way? Because now I'm looking at this card, I'm supposed to be going north, but there's no way to go now here. Do I have to backtrack and go? No, this must be right. Maybe this over here will help us get up. Let's see. So we're going to use our trusty walking stick, go from 5 to 4, and we're going to move to that tile. Now, before we beat this rockworm up, I've got a plan. I've already crafted 4 items, so we don't have any more room on in our character to be able to bring food into our inventory without basically ruining an item to do it. I think I'm going to create fire here. So we're going to use this to create fire. I need to draw 2 cards, which this is a good point as to when I was mentioning this card before. Here'd be a great instance for having this card. I could learn by doing and pull 0 cards and get 0 successes and make my fire. But alas, I do not have that card in my hand. So I do have to draw 2 cards and get 0 successes. And we got war paint. That might help because if we do beat this rockworm up, we might need to hide from that thing. And a sled. Okay, so we can take both of these into our hand. And now we have to decide if we want to crafting these. We'll get to crafting later. First, let's make our fire. So our fire is made. And we're going to put our fire token on there. Now that frees up a space for me to beat up this rockworm and take his meat. And I could even cook it on the same tile. So this goes into the discard. And in case anybody has somehow been living under a rockworm lately, here's what the juvenile rockworm does. He seems to be the most common thing on the entire island. I can either beat it with a club, or I can Well, that was right. That was that tame action. So we're going to beat it with a club. So I have to take 2 cards, need 3 stars. We're going to use our club, which is going to go from 3 down to 2. And it will give us 2 successes and activate the lucky 7. So let's draw our 2 cards. We got leadership and the panpipes. Now, let me think about this panpipes. I know we had this terrified action, and the only way to get rid of it was to use something, because it's going to give me 1 lucky 7. That's still, I don't think, anything close to allowing us to get that done. So, no, I don't see a reason to keep these panpipes, but I will keep this leadership card. Our juvenile rockworm is deader than a doornail. And that will give us meat, which I'll put in my inventory with a 1 on it. And also a 4, 6, 9 card, which you know what this is all about. Here comes the big giant baddie. While busy tearing a piece of meat off the dead, chunky larva, you suddenly catch an ominous rumble that seems to come from underground. If at least one person is, well, terrified, injured, or bloody, I need to draw 1 or more cards and get 3 successes on a hide action. And I have to do this immediately, so I don't have time to make my war paint, which I probably should have done before I beat it to a pulp, but oh well. So we're going to take 3 cards and hope we get 3 successes, or this could be really bad. And then I'll return this to the box. All right, that's all of our cards from there. So before I take these, let me think about this for a second. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. If this is 3 successes, we're just going to be able to return this card and be done with it. If it's not, I think it's time to give up the pet rockworm and then just go with eating this to put 6 back in. If we're able to get 3 successes from this, I think we should eat this, and then we should beat this guy up and eat him too. So let's see what we do. We need 3 successes. Oh, goody, we got one of these cards too, but that's 1. 3 successes right there. That's fantastic. And we got knowledge is power, which is going to be put in the discard pile. We got a blowpipe, which could help with hunting, but there's no bamboo on this, so I'm going to get rid of that. And the reason why is because this has become probably one of my favorite cards we have here. It's an automatic success. That's so good. So I think, well, the sled is good, but I need a lot of resources to make it. The war paint, the splint, I'm not injured. I'm going to get rid of my splint. I'm not injured right now, so let's get rid of the splint. And we'll take that forewarned is forearmed into our hand. So we evaded that action. We got our 3 stars, so this is returned to the box. And this is returned to our satchel, and hopefully we don't see it anymore. I'm banking on that we no longer are going to have to worry about rockworms. I'm going to beat this guy to a pulp, eat his larvae, so we can get 12 cards back. Well, no, actually I lied. We're going to cook this right now and give ourselves 6 cards back just with this. The reason why is because there are a couple things on this tile, and these might help us. Maybe there's food or there's something that might give us a reason not to beat up the rockworm. So we're going to cook this up and take 6 cards and put them back into our action deck. Okay, we got 6 cards back in our action deck. And for those keeping score at home, all the curses are still in the discard pile. So that's 6 great cards. Well, it's better than curses is what's in there. All right. We have a couple things to do on this tile now. And we do have fire here, so if we ever do decide to beat up that rockworm, we can cook them. We can either go to 287, or we can go to this free action up here. Let's go to the free action first. That's 127. There's only one 127, and it says, scanning the ocean, you shake your head. There is no land in sight. In fact, the only thing you can see moving in the water at all is a sea turtle slowly meandering its way eastward. Ugh, yuck. We will not be going this way. Let's see what it says. It says, the water is cold and the sky to the north looks increasingly menacing. Swimming away looks less and less realistic. So we're not going to do that. I'm actually not even going to read this part because we're not going to do that. If you want to, you can pause the video. Let's see what 278 is. That's our other option here. Oh, I have to draw a card to do it. A rope. We'll take the rope. I think a rope is going to be good. I need vine to make it, but I know back... Oh, there's vines right here. So I can walk back and make this. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to get rid of my leadership card, I think. Or the sled. Let's get rid of the sled. We don't need the sled. Even though there is a little bit of snow here, I'm going to get rid of the sled. All right, there is a 278, and it says, the water appears to be wadeable for about 50 yards from the shore. There are many fish, and you are rather confident that you will catch some. Ooh. All right. I can draw 3 cards, and I can get some 200 cards. Okay. And it said, okay, so this is basically a hunt action, but I think it's going to be using fishing. So it's a fishing action, but it's the same concept as hunting. Depending on the number of successes you obtain, take a corresponding number of 200 cards. So 2 stars. So I need 5 to get 4 cards. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Reveal them in a fleet. I'm not bloody, so I don't have to discard one that's not a predator. Just kind of like with the hunt action, same deal. And this goes up here. Now, with that card up there, it also proves to me that there's no way we're going north anytime soon from here. I can't believe that. We might have to backtrack back this way. And there must have been something I missed. Maybe there's a way this way and I missed it. Oh well, okay, we're going to deal with this first. I do think fishing is going to be a good plan. Let's see if I have anything that helps with that. I do. I have my bow. My bow helps with fishing. It will give us a star and a lucky 7 activation. So I think we're going to use that. We're going to tick that down to 3. This is part of our walking stick bow combo here. Go to 3, and then we're going to draw our 3 cards. And we're going to hope for some good cards here. Oh boy, I just thought of something. Before we do that, I wonder if I should eat some more food, because if I take 3, that's only going to leave us with 2. And if we have something we have to do that's going to cause us to take a lot of cards, I can't think that way. All right, we're going to take 3 cards, and we're going to see how this goes. I got no stars. Still no stars. Oh no, this is terrible. Come on. I need stars. Give me stars. Wow, that's absolutely bad. Oh no, look at how bad this is. All right, so I got 1, 2. I got 2. That was bad. I only got 2. Okay, well we got 2. We got, oh no, 2 stars. And even our forewarned is forearmed isn't going to help us. What's this nomadism? Doesn't this help with fishing? Oh, the following effect applies as long as you have this in hand. Oh, it's the same as the bow. I should have just used that. You know, we're going to use that instead. I'm going to tick this back to 4. You can only use one thing to help you in an ability, and I'm going to use that. So it's the same as the bow, but this is free, so I don't see why we don't. That still means we only have 2 successes. We get 1, 2 from the nomadism. My forewarned is forearmed is not going to help because I need to get 5. So I guess 2 isn't that bad, but we draw 2 cards and let's see what they are. Oh, I have to decide a card to use. I think we're going to keep this because now that I know a little bit about this, I think I'm going to use this almost right away. We are going to remove our leadership card this time. And we're going to take our Learn by Doing cards. So these are all going to go in the discard pile. All right, now I've got to take 2 200 cards. So I'm going to mix these up a little bit. No idea what's where. Don't even know what any of these cards are. I'm sure some of them are going to be fish. But one's like a man-eating shark. All right, I get 2. So we're going to take that one, and let's take this one. And these are going to go back in the box. All right, what did Mary Kingsley fish up? A golden fish. Take 1 3 card. Okay, sorry, let's read what it says. It says, this large fish with shiny golden scales seems unaware of you. Well, he's going to be eaten pretty soon. And 302 cards. I'm going to guess those are meat cards. I'm not sure, though. And the other one is a horned bear. He's everywhere. This guy, look at him. He's everywhere. He's in the water. He must be fishing too. Well, guess what, horned bear? We're not going after you today. We're going to put you back in the box. What is he doing here? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Horned bear! There he is. Oh, back in the box. So I think our hunt action or our fishing action is going to result in the golden fish. I think that's our best plan. I don't know about you, but I sure beats the horned bear. This large fish, okay, I already read that. I'm sorry. I'm going to take 3 O2 cards and a 003 card. All right, we'll start with our 03 card. It says, there are no green ones left, so I had to pull a gold one. It says, you sadly remember Enrique, who tried to climb down a rocky cliff, ignoring the group's vehement disapproval. After 4 grueling hours, a decision was made to stop searching for his body. Oh, poor Enrique. What's this say? Experience points. 7. Oh, wow, he gets 7? Wait until you have the appropriate equipment before taking a locked action. Oh, we've kind of learned that along our way. It says immediately after this is revealed, oh, return 06 cards. So this is going to be, I see. Okay, I see how this works. Darn, I thought we got 7 experience. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These all go back in the box, and it replaces it with this. So then you can keep taking these. Okay, that makes sense. So let's continue reading, though. When you need to spend experience point. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't finish the top part. Return 6 green cards stored under the satchel journal card. Okay, and then it says, when you need to spend experience points, return this to spend 7. If you spend less than 7, take 1 03 card for each experience you do not spend. Okay, that's cool. I get it. Good stuff. So these are going to go back to the box. And now we got 3 02 cards. And I believe, yeah, this is going to be meat. Oh, it's not as good, though. I get 5 if you have a fire resource instead of 6. Randomly take 4 cards, 5 if you have the fire resource, from the discard pile and shuffle them into the action deck. Well, you know, I think we're still going to do that. I mean, I've got 3. I think that's my best plan. I think we're going to take 15 cards from our discard pile and put them back in our action deck because we got a long trek back this way because we went the wrong way. So we're going to do that. These are going to go back into, it says to return this. So I'm going to return all these to the box, and we're going to take 15 cards from our discard and put them in our action. Now before we eat, I apologize, I do need to do something with this card first. We do have to put the gold one on first. I have to finish this whole thing. So return the other cards and then take the green and turn it to gold. So I'm going to put this in the past. I'm going to take a gold 127. And I misspoke. It was 278. This is the 127 card. So 278, the gold one says, there are no fish in the immediate vicinity of the snowy beach. Attracting them is going to require creativity and effort. Oh, now it's 5 to do it. Oh, look how many successes you need to do this. Yeah, that ain't happening. We're going to put this up here. So now we're going to take the 15 cards from here and put them in our action deck. This golden fish was pretty good. He's going in the past too. Now, I'm glad I didn't kill that rockworm. The pet rockworm over here, we still have him just in case I go back, and with my luck, he's going to be here too. But that was kind of good. We didn't have to worry about that. Now we're going to move back, which means this fire is going to stay here. I don't know how, maybe it's lit over here. Oh, maybe I put it over there because it's not going to stay lit in the glacier. And we're going to have to go back this way. And here again, we have to go back. And we have to go back again. Unless I missed something. Is there something on this card that lets me go north? I don't see anything. So I guess we're going to have to go back. So we're going to move back here. We have to spend 2, and it's a snowshoe action. So I can't use my walking stick. But like I was taught, I could use this learn by doing and take -3 for this action. It says you may discard this during the cost step of an action you're involved in order to apply the following effect. -3. It takes 2 to move off this. I'm going to use this. So now it's free to move off. We're going to come back here. There's some vines there. I can build my rope for free. And as I have always said, free is awesome. So we're going to do that. We've got some room over here. We have 3 things built. So here's our 4th one. It's a skill. And look what I found. Our raft is a skill and it's got 3. So we're going to put it up to 6. And now we've got a rope raft. How about that? And he's going to go right here. Let's see what else we have. We have war paint. Well, that doesn't help. We don't have any foliage. So we're just going to leave him in our hand. Now we're going to flip over this card. And if this is a rockworm, I am going to cry. Take a break. Finally, something that doesn't sound bad. Oh, I think it's been, what, only 74,000 flips of these cards and something that finally doesn't sound bad. It says, you are completely exhausted and spent. The moss carpet at the foot of that tree is looking irresistible. I need one success, and it says you enjoy some peaceful sleep. Each involved character returns their tired state. If you get 2 or more successes and you have experience points under your journal satchel, take a 000 card. Otherwise, if you fail this somehow, unpleasant dreams about caterpillars feasting on your scalp? Ugh. Prophetic, perhaps. Yuck. Each involved character takes a 101 card. And if there's more than one character, which we never have to worry about again, take a 100 card. So we're going to do this. Okay. And this is one of those cards I kind of have to do right now. We're going to flip this thing to, well, I don't, because it's got the red action, so I have to do it right now. So we're going to take 2 cards, and we're going to hope to get 2 successes, and then I can look at the 000 card. Come on, 2 successes. 1. Oh, I should have used my raft. What was I thinking? Oh, no, I'm dumb. Oh, look, we got 2. Oh, good. Whew. Oh, I was going to be so mad at myself for not using the raft. The raft gives us 2 automatic successes here, and we've got 6 uses with this thing. Oh, man, I got to look at my cards more. And everybody I bet you guys are all screaming, use your raft. Don't be a dummy. Use your raft. We're going to take this. We know how exciting this card is. And we're going to get rid of this one. Now, this one would allow me to do better in fishing, but now that we've moved away from our fishing place, but now that we know there's a fishing spot here, if we ever need to, we can try to remember this if we get ever those remember cards back. Because it allows me to take 1 additional 200 and 2 additional 300. Well, I haven't seen any 300s yet, but 1 additional 200 wouldn't have been that bad. Though I don't think much better could have been than, I don't think we could have gotten much better than this golden fish. This thing was sweetness. Thank you, rejuvenating fish. All right, back to here. I get to take a 000 card and remove my tired state. Sadly, it's not terrified state. That'd be really good. I think we've seen this card before. I think this is like how to spend experience points. Yes, I'll read it though. It says rest and recuperation is a great opportunity to reflect on your experiences from the last few days and focus on the skills you are developing. Randomly take advanced skill cards from the game box. Spend your experience points purchasing the cards of your choice, and each purchased advanced skill card gets either put in the active player's hand or shuffled in the action deck. Then return those you did not purchase. Now I have to return this. So I'm going to take 4 advanced skill cards. So we get to draw 4 randomly from this huge deck. Oh, this deck's immense. All right, let's draw this one, this one, this one, and that one. And put the rest of these back in the box. What did our take a break, reveal to us? Geology. All right, what does this say? It's 5 points. Okay, better be good. The following effect applies as long as you have this in your hand. 2 less cards and a star for any investigate action, search examine action, or the shovel. Next one. 5 points again, aggressive. It says if the action you are involved in is a success and you've used a card with the keyword aggressiveness from your inventory for it, you may discard this during the consequence step to apply the following effect. Randomly take 4 cards from the discard pile and shuffle them back in your action deck. Oh my goodness, that's really good. And aggressiveness, our club is aggressive. That's really good. Oh my goodness, I might think about that one. Another 5. This one says force of nature. The following effect applies as long as you have this in your hand. You may discard any number of cards with the keyword aggressiveness from your hand or inventory. For each card discarded this way, apply the following effect. -1. That sounds nice, but I don't think that's as good as that other aggressiveness card. Is this going to have anything to do with aggressiveness? Let's find out. Tiptoe. The following effect applies as long as you have this in your hand. You may discard one card with the keyword predator and take another card bearing the same number before choosing which card to keep. And that's 4 points. I really think this is the way to go. If the action you're involved in I can't even read. If the action you're involved in is a success and you use the card with the keyword aggressiveness from your inventory for it, you may discard this during the consequence to put 4 cards back from the discard pile and shuffle them back in the action. Okay, yeah, we're keeping this. And I'm going to put this right in my hand because I've only got 4 cards there right now. And we're going to put these back in the box. And that card was 5 points. So I'm going to take my 7 experience point card, put that back in the box, and take 2 003 cards. So we got 2 003 cards back, and they're going to go into our satchel. I'm then going to put a 264 card out and put this into the past. And this one says, well, I think we've been there before, you arrive near the border of a forest where you can hear all manner of insects and animal sounds. Yeah, we've seen this one, which means we're again going to have to go back again. So it goes here. And the reason we're going to go back is I don't see going this way being a good idea because our card does show we have to go north. Unless whoever drew this map went insane through the jungle and went the wrong way. I don't know. But we went up in this way, and that's kind of what I thought I did, but I guess it didn't work. We're going to have to go back again. So we're going to have to go back down here. So I'm going to put some exploration cards. Now we're going to go back this way. This one doesn't have anything on it. I know there's one around here that had an extra little symbol on it, but okay, or a number or something, but it's not this one. So we're going to use our walking stick now that has 4 durability left on it, and we're going to go to 3, and we're going to move for free down to this tile now. Now we're going to have to go back that way if I remember right. So we're going to look at this card. Oh, it's that flying killers again. Yuck. Okay, it says, we've seen this one. It's fun. Beautiful colored butterflies are fluttering nearby. You have heard about these specimens before and had better be careful. They do not hesitate to use their large, razor-sharp wings as formidable defensive weapons when threatened. Well, I'm hopefully not going to threaten them. So we're going to draw 1 and get 1 success. We need 1 success. And we got a woven cord, and we got a success. I'm going to keep this woven cord because I can make fire again. I always like to have the ability of making fire. Oh, but what do I get rid of? I guess I get rid of my war paint. I guess I don't really need the war paint. Oh, I could have crafted the war paint for free here. That was my fault. I didn't even notice that. And that was an aggressiveness card. Oh, I could have. No, I couldn't. The aggressiveness cards have gotten to the highest they can. So that'll go on our discard pile. This goes away because we got our 1 success, so it says discard this. And we're going to put a 220 card into play. This one says a pool of water seems to have collected underneath one of the large trees in the north. It might be a prime water source for local fauna. This is the one. This is that hunting spot. So I apologize that we're coming back a way we've already come, but I don't know what else to do. There's no place else to go this way. This came to a dead end, and there's nothing here. I mean, unless this is like some secret tunnel to go under. Maybe it is. Or maybe down here. You know, we're just going to go back here. We're going to try this way and see what happens. That's going to be our plan, okay? That's going to be it. All right. So we're going to move over to here now. And to do that, we're going to use our walking stick again with 3 durability on it. So it's going to go to 2 now. And we're going to move over to this tile. So the walking stick's helping us. It's kind of, I like that. This has nothing on it. except for bamboo. But we do know what's up here, and that's that hunt area. So before we do that, let's make sure we've got room for food. We do. We have room for food. We only have 3 crafted items, and one of the items we have crafted is those bolas. So we're going to hold on to those. We also have our club, our walking stick, and things like that. We've got our forearmed is forewarned. We've got that aggressiveness card. I'm pretty excited about this. I think we're going to get something really good. Hopefully get a lot of food. I would even think about making another campfire here to cook up the food if we get some, and almost replenish our action deck to full. Look, we got so many in there now. If we can get more in, that'd be great. Then we're going to go this way and see what happens. But I have to put some exploration cards out. And we're kind of going off camera. So after this, I'm going to kind of reorganize the map too, because I don't think we're going to be going back up that way. So I'm going to move that way. We're going to move this more into the center of the camera view. We need to draw 1 card. Before I draw this card, do I want to make the woven cord now? It costs me 2, and it's a skill card, so I could add it to another group. I think No, let's look at this first. A fire making kit. Well, that's almost even better. Oh, that's pretty funny because, oh no, there's no foliage and wood here. But over here there is. Let's take the fire making kit into our hands and let's discard the woven cord. They're both the same when it comes to making fire. But this one I need a vine and rock. And this one we just need foliage and wood. And we have that here. So we're going to discard this one. And we're going to look at 177. And there's 2 177s. So I'm going to give them a quick little shuffle here. And we're going to get this one. All right, this one says, depending on the number of successes you obtain, take the corresponding number of 150 cards. So this is that hunt action. And I need to draw 2, and I get 1 success. If I can get up to 3 successes, I can pull 3 cards. Okay, we're going to put that right here. We're going to put this one back in the box. To help with our hunt action, I think we're going to use our bow, because it gives us 1 star automatically. So we're already at 1, and I can draw 2 cards, and maybe I can get to 3. So let's do that. Our bow's going to, in walking sticks, can go to 1. I know it's getting low. But that's okay. It's for a good cause. Here we go. I could have used my bolas, but I want to save those. Because you never know, I might find the horned bear. Because he always seems to be everywhere. He's following me around the whole island. And maybe I might even try to get him this time. We'll see. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. Here's my 2 cards. I have 1 success right now, and I've activated the lucky 7. 1, 2. Come on, big card, good card. Oops, I dropped it. Oh, we did it. Okay, we got 3. 1, 2, and the bow gives us 3. So we got 3 successes. Fantastic. That pushes us up to the draw 3 105 cards. So we're going to do that. But first we got to decide if we want any of these items. Whatever the cost. I can discard this. Oh, we know this card. Discard this during the results step to pull one from the discard pile and add it. If it's a failure, I get a 101 card. I think I'm going to put that in the discard pile. Now, do I want the torch? I don't think so. Which is too bad because I would like the torch because we're about to play the aggressiveness card, I think, if we get something good to fight out of this 150 card group. All right, we're going to put the torch in the discard pile as well. All right, here's all those 150 cards. If I draw 3 of those nothing is here cards, I'm going to be really upset. All right, we're going to take that one, and that one. Okay, and these are going to go back in the discard in the box. Come on, I need some more action cards. Don't fail me. Oh no, there's the empty. Did I totally call it? Oh no. Come on. Oh no, I did call. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Oh, and there's that vulture. I don't even get to use my bolas, and I'm going to get hurt. But I have to do this one. It's the only one left. I can't believe I drew 2 again. Oh, I'm like the worst hunter ever. Gosh, I wish I was more like Rambo. He's a better hunter than I am. Oh, man, or a predator or something. Nope. Instead, I'm terrible. It says this large carrion bird is picking at small, rotten mammal and does not seem to have noticed you. Take 103 card and 301 cards, but then in one involved characters, take a 105 card. So that's me. I'm going to have to take the 105 card. I thought this was going to be a the greatest thing ever. I thought I'd be able to use my bolas, to use my aggressiveness card, discard, bring 4 back, bring meat back, bring everything back, bring it on back. Instead, I got nothing. All right. Well, I shouldn't say nothing. We got some stuff. We got 3 001s, a 003, and a 105. So I'll get all of that. Now we got our 003, which is going to be our experience point. That goes in our satchel. We got 3 001 cards. Those are our meat. We're going to put those over here and put a 3 die on them. And then I have to pull a 105 card. So let's see what happens. Oh, good. Well, not good, but again, I didn't pull anything that had that symbol that makes me discard cards. So we're bloody. That's fantastic. We're going to put that over there. These are all going to go back in the box. With the hunt done, I do have to produce the gold card, which is right here. And this goes into the past. Now, this card, if we remember right, is the same type of deal, but I'm looking for 250 cards. I can only pull 1 card, and I need to get 3 or more successes. To do that, I would have to probably use my bolas. I'm bloody now, which is bad news city when it comes to hunting. So we're not going to do this. We're going to leave this here. Okay. It also says I can try to do a relax action, return this. Why would I return this? Does that mean that if I did this, I could have that green one come back? Oh, I think so. Let's look at this one. It says, represents results of return the other cards. Oh no, and turn this into a gold card. Okay, yeah, I don't understand why I would pay 1 action to return this. If anybody knows why I would want to return this, that'd be great to know. I don't get it. But I'm sure there's a reason, and otherwise I wouldn't put it on the card. So if anybody's got an idea, that'd be fantastic to know. That being said, let's go to making fire and eating food. I think that's our best bet. But before that, let's look what's over here. To do that, I'm going to move all this up, and I'm going to come back to us. But first, I'm going to put this into the past. And sadly, these go back to the box so I can draw them again. And I think this is a good place to stop. I'm going to move the map so it's more centered for the next video. I know there was a lot of backtracking, though even doing that, I enjoyed it. All the different exploration cards that come up always make this game exciting to me, and I never know what's going to happen. I thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and even hit the notification button, and you'll know when the next video comes out. If you have any questions or any comments, or if anything that I may have done wrong, I would love to know, and leave that stuff in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. And with that, now that we've backtracked, we hunted, what's coming next? Will we get back in the right track, or we're going to go another wrong way? Who knows? It's the 7th continent. We might end up anywhere. And to find out where, I need you to meet me at the table.